Visualization is the concept of putting yourself in your dream life. It's not about, I want to be a millionaire, I want a Lambo, I want this family. You have to genuinely gaslight yourself into believing you already have it. Me right now, I'm a millionaire. I have a wife and kid, I have family, I got a Ferrari, I got a Lambo, I have that nice watch I've always wanted. I'm in the best shape of my life. You have to truly believe that. And you have to tell yourself that several times every single day. And a great way to remind yourself and keep yourself motivated is with this right here. This right here is a vision board. And what a vision board is it's a physical representation of the things that you want in life. But with the whole process of visualization, you need to genuinely convince yourself that this is my life. All these things on here, I already have. That's what you need to convince yourself. That I already have that plaque that I want. That I already have that GT3 RS that I want. That I have that dream home. That I have that workstation where I make money online. Where I live that life where I get to travel and make money from all over the world and hang out with the boys and do crazy outdoor things, and I eat nothing but the best foods. Now, a lot of people make visualization boards online, and I think that's a halfway. That's like a shortcut. It doesn't work, okay? Because when you do that, you're not putting any money or time into it. This obviously costs me money and time to make, and it's more effort. But also people, they just make it like their lock screen on their phone or something, and that's not enough. Like, sure, you see it all the time, but it means nothing to you. You just kind of see it. This is a physical thing in my room that I always see every single day. A lot of the times, my computer's behind where I'm recording right now on the camera. A lot of the times what I usually do is I'll put it on the bed. So it's like the biggest masterpiece, right? It covers that tapestry that's in the background, and I have to see it every single day, and I'm reminded that this is my life. Now, the big reason that got me to start doing this is like, yeah, I've seen people like Andrew Huberman online talk about it, but it's people like Steve Harvey, like Conor McGregor, like Lebron James that believe this. And I'll hear people, athletes and artists talk about, I just believed that it was real. I started like genuinely believing that it was real. Not that like I want to get there, I'm already there, I'm already him. And you have to believe that to get there. So I think every single person watching this should make one of these on their own. This was super cheap and super easy. The board was just a few bucks at Walmart. Each one of these pictures cost me about 25 cents from CVS. I just literally went to the CVS website and I went to like the 4x6 pictures. They're about 25 to 30 cents per picture. So it was 15 for all of this. And literally one night within an hour, I would just search up things that I want, download, and then add it to the folder. And the next day I went and I picked them up and I have everything here. So it was super easy. This whole thing cost me under 25 bucks. Assembling it also took under an hour. I just got a glue stick, remember those from like kindergarten, and just glued them on. It was really easy, it was really simple. There is no excuse to not do this. Now, what should you put on your vision board? Think career, think lifestyle, think anything that you want in your future that you must manifest, that you truly want. So whatever your dream job is, whatever your dream family situation, whether your faith is super important to you, some motivational quotes that are important to you, that sort of thing, okay? So some important things on mine are, okay, so most people randomly just put stuff on their board, but I wanted to be strategical with mine. So everything has its own layout. Like here in the top left corner, you see me. And what am I doing? I'm visualizing in that moment. It's a visualization board, so I think keeping that element of my life strong is something important. Kind of the focal point in my opinion is this right here. So I think the most important thing that I want to visualize is to have a job where I can work from home from a studio where I don't have a boss and I can do something hopefully YouTube related, something social media related, but I would like to just have virtual remote work where I can make very good money. Okay, so the things that are touching that middle one are kind of also important to me, right? Health is really important, having a good physique. Obviously I want to make it on YouTube. I want to travel, you know, the GT3 RS of course, and another GT3 RS right there, but with the woman as well. I think getting married is really important. I think celebrating, something people overlook. You don't want to just work. You need time to relax, to reset. So, you know, I got some alcohol, a cigar, and a nice view. And it's also representing travel as well. Gym, something very important to me as well. Having a beautiful home, that's what's up, right? And I'm a big car guy as well. So I got like, you know, the Lambo, and there's a Taycan in there, some cars right there. Also outdoors, I love being outdoors. So we have that, okay? A few other notable things on here is that right there, which represents making money from anywhere in the world, being able to be a digital nomad. I have a video about that. You should definitely check that out. Being a digital nomad, big thing for me. Having a family right there, that's super important. Writing and journaling, also super important. This one's supposed to represent being social and just like hanging out and not being a loner, right? And then I got Miami here, one of my favorite cities in the world. Discipline, sushi, that one's really important to me because I want to eat good foods, right? I want to be rich so I can eat good food.